An area that's becoming more and more important today effectively is the fiber optics world. Many of us know it from the standpoint of hooking up to internet, getting much better bandwidths, and coupling information to your computers and that. But that's only actually one application. It's an important application because communication has become so important in our world today. 172, called Fiber Optic Systems, actually is going to take and explore other areas. It'll talk about communications arena. It will look and see what some of the problems are and how to overcome them, but that in doing that way, we're able to see why they are so important in today's arena. For instance, who should attend? Just about anybody. Fiber optics is actually so important that whether you're doing measurements, communications, a variety of other things, it's important that they know the areas that are explored in this arena. What are the prerequisites? Well, the mathematics is fairly simple. Anybody that even can understand a little simple algebraic equation will benefit from this course. We'll talk about the characteristics of light properties, how the cabling, which is the fiber optic cabling, is so important, and how it's evolved over the last few years from the beginning, from the absolute beginning to where it is today. Today it's extremely, very, very good, and it's a lot less costly than it used to be even 10 years, 5 years, or even 1 year ago. And then we'll look at the actual types of light sources that exist. We'll look at lasers, we'll look at essentially light-emitting diodes, how they have improved, and then we'll look at that area which is extremely important called fiber optic sensors. Fiber optic sensors are those that use the fiber optic properties of cable and the way it's manufactured to detect things like temperatures, pressures, a variety of different things. And the cabling itself is very, very immune to extremely high temperatures. So today they're using an awful lot of fiber optics to monitor well pressures as far as the oil business or gas business, and the actual temperatures that vary. And it'll tell them when there's a possibility of a problem, and they can seal it so it doesn't spill. The thing here too is that the system architectures that are working out, we'll look at that as an example. But you've looked at some of the armed forces, and they've done an awful lot to encourage fiber optics. There's one task where the Navy is looking at an older aircraft, and what they did is they replaced 2,000 pounds of copper with 7 pounds of fiber. Now you look at that, that's tremendous improvement in essentially the range or how much they can carry in the aircraft. They're looking at it with respect to helicopters. They're looking at it with respect to ships and problems there. If you look in those noisy environments, you have a tremendous amount of interference. And using fiber optics, you can interrupt this interference. And you can use fiber optics to control ground loops, a variety of different techniques. So anybody can benefit from this course. You don't have to have a lot of mathematics to understand what's going on. And you will gain a tremendous amount of knowledge that you need for today and in the future.